Welcome to Cuenco Tech, the Explainer Edition. In this segment, we'll talk about crazy top 5 topics. If you are new here, it would be appreciated if you subscribed and turn on post notification. With that said, let's get into it. We start this list out with the closest structure found from Earth, and the only one actually located in our galaxy, formerly known as Swift J1357.2, located almost 5,000 light-years from Earth in the constellation of Virgo. The structure itself is one of the least understood of this list, but physicists believe that it is based around a binary system containing a star and a stellar mass black hole. The companion star in the system makes a complete orbit around the center of the system's mass in the shortest orbital period known, just in 2.8 hours. Black holes are not cosmic vacuum cleaners that siphon all material located within the general vicinity of them. Instead, black holes only consume matter that dwells too close to them, coming within the event horizon, which is basically the point at which nothing, not even light, can escape from. Gravitational perturbations can be the catalyst for this, causing an object, or a collection of matter, in a stable orbit around a black hole to veer off course, sending it spiraling inward. Because of this, it's not uncommon that more material can collect than the black hole can consume at any given time. This material is known to build up and form something called an accretion disk. The structure known as Swift J1357.2 is likely similar in design to one of these disks. Unlike its normal counterparts, this particular one has formed in the outer layer of the accretion disk and acts like a wave, traveling in an outward vertical direction instead of horizontally. IC297 is a spiral galaxy located about 650 million light-years from Earth, in the constellation of Leo Minor. Located just under the galaxy, separated by thousands of light-years in reality, is Hanny's Verwerp, one of the strangest structures in existence. Besides being strange, the structure is also very massive, coming in at a diameter that exceeds that of the Milky Way. More than 100,000 light-years. The most likely origin of the structure is a no longer active quasar, once located in IC297's central core. Sometimes, in the distant past, the quasar spat out all of the ghastly green material that twisted into filaments comprising this unique structure. The newfound blob is one of the largest structures in the universe, but it's also one of the oldest and most distant. For a time, it actually was considered the largest, until modern astronomy came along when we began to build more powerful telescopes that were capable of taking us back to the dawn of time. The newfound blob is comprised of large bubbles of gas. This particular one, the largest known blob, is located about 11 billion light-years from Earth, stretching more than 200 million light-years across. Some of the individual bubbles are 400,000 light-years across, which is 4 times longer than our galaxy. Its vast distance essentially means that the blob came into existence only 2 billion years after the Big Bang occurred. The Sloan Great Wall. This structure is more than 1.38 billion light-years in length, located approximately 1 billion light-years from Earth. The length is particularly impressive, as it makes up almost 1/60th, or about 5%, of the diameter of the observable universe. The part of it that can actually be detected. The actual universe is much larger than that. Even more interesting is the fact that this region contradicts the very basis of modern cosmology, which relies on the universe being only 13.7 billion years in age. Many noted physicists believe such a huge structure would take from 100 billion to 150 billion years to form to completion. To put it into a different light, if it took 1 week for the entire Earth to form, it would take more than 2 quintillion years for the Great Wall to form. Needless to say, it's incomprehensibly large. Large Quasar Group, the most massive structure in the known universe. This region of space is more than 1 billion light-years across, containing more than 73 active quasars. Quasars can generally be found surrounding active black holes. Some of them are capable of emitting more light and energy in mere moments than all of the stars in our galaxy can combine. This relatively new find is not only mind-bogglingly large, but it also challenges some deeply held beliefs, primarily something we call the cosmological principle. It says that no matter where we look, the universe should be homogeneous on a macro scale, or to put it simply, it should look the same everywhere. Obviously, something this large and unmatched in size is problematic from a cosmological principle perspective. That does it for today, folks. If you are interested in these type of videos, consider to subscribe and turn on post notification. Also, make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and leave your thoughts in the comment section. On the screen you will see some other fun videos. If they are interesting to you, click it and go check it out. I would really appreciate it.